What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Evelyn, and this video is all about lesbian movies I will never watch again, mostly because they suck.
I won't say anything controversial.
To be clear, I don't hate any of the following films, but I don't love them either. Also, keep in mind, this is a completely subjective list created by someone with highly questionable taste. So if your favorite movie is in this video, please take it with an extreme grain of salt. I have to kick things off with my most controversial choice, a movie almost as pretentious as its main character. This is a film that's been nominated for 6 Academy Awards. It's landed on every movie reviewer's best of list, including mine, because I'm a hypocrite, and it's already being hailed as a classic just 1 year after its release.
Time is the thing. Time is the essential piece of interpretation. You cannot start without me. See, I start the clock.
First things first, Tar is a long fucking movie, and I have a very short attention span. To be fair, that is not the movie's fault. It's TikTok's. But even after sitting through the entire credits, which was super fun,
I hated every minute of this.
I actually enjoyed Tar's opening monologue / interview, along with Tar's second or third monologue. But by the 357th monologue of the movie, I wanted to die. But what kept me alive was Cate Blanchett's spectacular performance as the pompous, poisonous, pitiful, posturing, and prodigious Lydia Tar. Real talk, if it wasn't for my girl Cate, I would have walked out of the theater and Tar would have never made my best of 2022 list. That's how good she is. In fact, the only thing not overhyped about Tar is Cate Blanchett's performance. But as phenomenal as she was, and as much as I enjoyed the film's ending, I would rather watch paint dry than watch Tar again. I love me some Jamie Babbitt. In fact, But I'm a Cheerleader is my favorite lesbian film of all time, and A League of Their Own, the series, is one of the best lesbian shows I've watched in a while. Not to mention, Jamie has worked on some of the best shows in television, including Gilmore Girls, Silicon Valley, and Only Murders in the Building. My point is, Jamie Babbitt knows her shit and is extremely talented, which is why I was left befuddled after watching her little-known 2005 thriller that ended up being one of the worst films I have ever watched.
Hey, come here. Take it. It's great. It's like socially acceptable. It's legalized heroin. My mom won't notice. Pussy.
Before we go any further, I want you to stop this video right now and go watch The Quiet. It's currently streaming for free on Plex TV, and it's also available on Amazon Prime. Now, the three of you who actually stopped the video and watched The Quiet are probably wondering why I did that to you.
Hurt people.
But now we're the same, traumatized. So The Quiet isn't technically gay, it's really just subtext. And by the way, The Quiet is about a deaf teenager who, after the death of her father, moves in with her godparents and their cruel but hot daughter. And then, shenanigans ensue. And I know that plot doesn't sound all that bad.
Ignorance is bliss.
Again, no disrespect to my queen Jamie, but this movie feels like someone attempted to make a Lifetime original movie, but then they took a lot of drugs, and this was the best they could do. This next movie is one that I actually enjoyed, up until the last 10 minutes, that is.
Ukusukela namhlanje usuzoyiphathisa kwentokazi eqotho eshadile.
Valley of a Thousand Hills is a South African film about the love affair between the daughter of a conservative tribe leader and another woman. And even though the women are forced to keep their love a secret, they're still relatively happy. That is, until one of them is forced to marry the other one's brother, which is super fucked up, but still not the most fucked up thing that happens in this movie. Now, I actually don't want to spoil Valley of a Thousand Hills because, like I said, it's a good movie. But if you do watch it, just stop it like 10 minutes before the end, and you'll be fine.
Ignorance is bliss.
Have you ever watched a movie that you know is bad, but you're not entirely sure why it's bad? Because it looks beautiful, it stars talented actors, it's telling a compelling story, and it really should be good. That's kind of how this next film is.
My God, look at you. Can I touch it? If you really want to.
The Affair, aka The Glass Room, is a World War II drama about two friends who like each other, but it's the 1940s. So,
It's the love that dare not speak its name.
lifelong friends Liesel and Hannah end up married to dudes and having babies and basically pining over each other for like 50 years. There's a war, there's a house, yada yada yada. The thing is, the affair has tons of style. I mean, it looks like a long-ass Chanel ad. Unfortunately, it also has the depth of a long-ass Chanel ad. The main characters are literally just rich, pretty people who live in a glass house.
Boring.
I'll be honest, I feel like this last movie might have gone over my head because I'm sure there was some kind of message or point to this film, but I could not find it.
Don't you like me? That doesn't matter. Yes, it does. I'm old. Not yet.
Clementine is technically a thriller about a young woman who is dumped by her much older and very rich girlfriend. So she decides to break into her much older and very rich girlfriend's lake house, and that's where she meets a sunbathing Sydney Sweeney. And that is the entire movie. And you probably think I'm exaggerating, and I am, but not that much. Clementine is a super moody and atmospheric film that gives you the impression that it's building up to something, but it just ends up being an underwhelming coming of age, which is fine. I mean, I love an underwhelming coming of age, but the movie tries to disguise itself as a thriller.
Why?
And like I said, it's very possible the point of this film just missed me, but I still wanted to dropkick this movie. That is it for the video. I want to give a quick shout out to my newest patrons and channel members, Marticia, Anne, Aaron, and Gary. As always, thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments which lesbian film you vowed to never watch again, and I'll see you in the next one.